Andre Wade was just released once again. Just come to reminisce about some things. Uh, early. Happy New Year's. 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 Yeah. Boy, we done got into another year. We done got into another year. And I already know we ain't gonna let this, we ain't gonna do the same thing we did last year, this year. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Man, I'm looking at the comments being made. They want these stories. They want these stories, and you already know I got a gang up. I got a gang up. I did 20-some years. I got a gang of stories. Man, on my way down here to the store, walking down here, a little exercise I do. I do a little walking on the regular, because I have to. And this leg, had to get that strength in that leg, Gotta get that strength in that leg. And this H-Town, New Year's. Supposed to rain today. So, it's gonna be one of them days. We're gonna barbecue. And we're gonna cook us some things. Supposed to have the pit already sparking already, cause it's supposed to rain this evening. But ain't nobody started the pit yet. I didn't even start. I might start it when I get back. But I pray that peace is upon y'all families today. And in the new year that's done come in is that, ain't no such thing, saying what you ain't gonna do this year and all that. You just do it. We just have to do it, We just have to do it. There ain't no promising yourself nothing, because you ain't gonna keep no promise. And you sure ain't gonna keep no promise of God. So me talking about telling God nothing that you want to promise him. We just got to do it. But I know one thing, we're gonna let them people know that when they hear about just release, when we tell somebody, we're gonna tell them hit that like button. I know we're gonna do that. We're gonna tell them hit that like button. We're gonna tell them, you know what I'm saying, hey man, y'all can similar something through a cash out, the link is on there. So, the dollar sign, Minister Doris, look, hey, come on now. Come on now, y'all send them donations and help old Andre out. Cause I'm gonna give y'all them stories. That's for sure. Cause I got a good one. Too, cause I was on some facilities where the inmates escaped from. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was on East Ham when they had it escape. Oh man. Hey, let me tell you, this was the damnedest escape you ever want to see. See, on East Ham in the 90s, in the early 90s, and inmates had some hell of a relationship with officers. I'm talking about not just, I'm talking about being down there friends with them people, you know what I'm saying? And, you've been on that unit for so long, and some of them guys been on that unit for so long, you got to know them officers. I never forget they had this little old officer. She used to be fresh every day. I'm talking about every day that girl came there. She used to be fresh. She one of the ones used to like to fade that cop. In the Jack gang. She like to fade that pickle, and but she wasn't gonna ask nothing for nobody. She always used to tell me, I don't need nothing, cause I used to always buy. I used to buy, whatever they like. I used to buy, so I can get my jack on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you get your piece ate up and stuff like that. I ain't did too much penetrating because, I was down there in Love Lady, and they had some They had some diseases down there. So I was on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? I just got my picker ate up. You know what I'm saying? On the regular. By them gals. Yeah, by them gals. Yeah, this the park. This the park right here. This is the park where it all started. This is the park where it all started. A whole lot done changed though. There's a whole lot done changed. See, none of this here was here when, in my days, this used to be a little area where they played basketball. And I remember when I was young, I used to play football in that field. It used to be all grass over there. And I used to play we used to play football. We played football over here. We played neighborhood footballs against one another. Other neighborhoods. I'm talking about it used to be crowded out here. It used to be on. And those was the days, of Alameda Plaza, which we call it APT. You know what I'm saying? Alameda Plaza, Texas. You know, we ran the clock. We ran the clock in my days. I don't know what they doing nowadays. They just, letting it go. But in my days, we ran the clock. And but it was, it was some good things. But back to the escape, man. Hey, man. Ooh, these boys, like I say, you had so many relationships with officers that officers didn't really pay you no mind, cause they was all right with you. I'll never forget these two white boys. These two white boys, they took the state uniforms and they painted them the same color as the state. They had offenders uniforms. I take that back. They had offenders uniform, and they painted them and had them did the same color of the state. So at early that morning when they used to turn out, you can turn out to the I think it was the laundry and all that. So the guys, they went and jumped on top of the roof. They jumped on top of the roof. Now, first they went out with the laundry crew. And when they went out with the laundry crew, they jumped up on top of the roof. And when they got ready to turn out that morning at 6 o'clock, the officers, they jumped down off the roof and turned out. And went and stole his boss, this officer name, they used to call him Hester, little old white boy. He was real cool. And they already knew where his keys was. They knew where his keys was. And got away. Man, these people got away. These people got away out in the car. And I believe they had a girl waiting on them. They switched cars and got away. I mean, got away scot-free off of East Town. Escape. Yeah, in the 90s. Yeah. I was on several units that had escapes. And that was some of the damnedest things, what them dudes did. He was two white boys. They ended up catching them though, even the girl. I mean, they had dogs everywhere. Oh, you get them old hounds, them old damn hounds. They be out there. They be trying to get you, but they was in the car, so they couldn't catch them. And I think it was like they searched for like 72 hours. They searched for 72 hours around all of them old field areas, the mother units and the units on in the other facilities. They helped search. Oh man, they locked us down. They locked us down, and after 72 hours, they had to let us up. They used to lock you down in your area. They'll lock your unit down. All units in that area get locked down for 72 hours back then. And then, man, it was like crazy. Man, they had dogs everywhere. Oh, man. And, man, and that's what I'm going to tell y'all, too, about the times when they used to bring them dogs in. They used to bring them dogs in to sniff that dope. Oh, man. You don't want to have no dope in your house. You ain't want to have no sitting on no dope. And that's what it was about in my day. In them early 90s, and late 80s. It was all about weed because they was still selling tobacco. When that tobacco became a black market, it was a different story. But Hey man, I'm telling you, when I tell you, things was wild in the late in the 80s and the early 90s. Hey man, inmates had that penitentiary. Inmates ran that penitentiary. Inmates ran that penitentiary to the point where, they had to. I was telling y'all about the Ruiz stipulation. That was a case with Ruiz. It used his name, but I think it was about 9 or 12 of them that came up with a law, and they came up with that law that they was they unusual punishment, some kind of unusual punishment that they had towards inmates going on in the system, because they had them boys living out in tents. They had them living out in tents. I'm talking about be 4 or 5 of them in a tent. You know what I'm saying? And because they didn't have nowhere to house them, and they were feeding them real bad. I'm talking about real bad and working the dog shit out of it. Back in the days, it was about a physical thing, breaking you down physical. And in today's time, they try to break you down mentally. They by putting you on all them pills, them psych pills and shit. And they having all them boys on psych pills and they ain't got no jaws, medically on the side, laying up in the house with mothballs all up under their bunk. Ain't been to chow or nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, hey, it was a sad thing. But this is Andre Wade was just released. And I'm gonna get back with y'all later on, because this is New Year's. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's.